Good evening,
Doesn't it
everybody.
feel like we're underwater? Like I honestly feel like I'm underwater right now. I feel like I'm swimming in the fishes. No, that's a whole other meaning.
Not me. Using something on our end. There we go. Good evening, everybody.
Happy
Happy
Sunday.
Sunday. Welcome to Sunday Chat with Jean-Luc and Nick. We are back. Another week finished by. We were back on Thursday this week. Did a bit of chatting with you guys on Thursday. Since then, what's happened since then? Well,
Are we live already?
yeah,
Oh my goodness, I don't even know we're live anymore. Normally he's like, okay, I'm gonna go live now. He doesn't say it to me anymore.
Seamless now.
Like I was so used to that. I'm like, okay, now he's talking. Yes, that's what happened on Thursday. I even told him after that. I'm like, hun, normally you always told me, okay, we're going live now. So I would always wait. So Thursday I sat there and I waited. He's like, is that what you waited? I'm like, yeah.
Assume you're live.
Now I'm assuming we're live.
When I say you're unmuted, it means you're
You
live.
see, he's got to tell the employees when he makes a change to the protocol.
There's no change to the protocol. It's always been like this.
I hope you're having a great night, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great weekend. We are, 2 for 2 right now, Thursday and Sunday,
Yes.
back to back. I love it.
Yeah.
And I hope you're all having a fantastic week. I hope you're having a fantastic time. We had a busy weekend, but it was busy but very relaxed. We had some company come by for the weekend, which was really nice. I made a lasagna, which was amazing. I hadn't made a lasagna in a long time, and I'm not gonna lie, I wanted just a lasagna with cheese and everything in it. Well, Nick wanted the lasagna. Oh yeah, we got our haircuts too. Well, you could have just said it.
You're missing parts.
Yeah, definitely. I forgot we went to get our haircuts on Friday.
Yeah, we got our haircuts on Friday?
Yeah, it was Friday.
Okay, on Friday, yeah.
Was it Friday? Yeah, it had to be Friday. It was on Friday. Yeah, we went to get our haircuts on Friday because don't you remember? We were gonna go get the Thai food, but we didn't. I ended up making that was Thursday. We did all that Thursday.
Thursday. I was
Oh my goodness, I'm losing days, people. Where are all the days going?
Yeah. So we are so tonight we are just getting ready for Kickstart, really. This is our last show before we head off on our trip. So as those of you who know, we are heading off to the Bahamas. We're actually going to cruise. We're leaving this Saturday. Flying to Florida for a few days and then heading to a cruise.
Yeah.
And then when we come back is a few weeks and then Kickstart starts. So before we get into next Kickstart, we kind of want to finish off the winter one.
Yeah, we have some prizes to give out, do we not? We have some amazing prizes to give out. So I think we're going to start off with the three prizes first. So as you all know, throughout Kickstart, you were all able, as you were filling out your commitment tracker, every time you filled out your tracker, you ended up accumulating ballots. And so we ended up accumulating how many ballots in total, honey?
It says here 26,262 ballots.
26,000 ballots. Isn't that insane?
And my little system here, so you guys are seeing my coding. This is the stuff behind the scenes. Actually shows you here. Right. Where does it show you? I had it open earlier. There, print ballots. It says how many each person got, and then it prints them all out for me here. So you can see how my system, it's all based on what you guys have submitted. And so what this is going to do is going to let me pick 3 names. Each winner wins a $50 gift card to either Amazon or
a place of your choice. It's all listed on the website.
We will get in contact with you with the locations. We'll talk to you about what you're looking to get. And so this is just for doing your commitment tracking, joining STEP classes. It's an incentive for you guys to track. So if you are watching this right now and you're like, I didn't do this I never done this before, then join us, sign up for Kickstart in April. And we'll talk a bit more about that in a second. But first, let's pull our 3 names.
Yeah.
So I remember correctly, is pick a random winner.
And this is this is one. We couldn't use Wheel of Names because Wheel of Names doesn't allow you to put 26,000 names on there.
Let's scan Can you write them down for me?
I already am.
He's already ahead of me. Look at that. He's trained. Leslie E.
Congratulations, Leslie. We will be in touch.
Yes. Now, if the name comes up again, that person doesn't win again.
Of course. Because there's multiple ballots for everybody, correct? So 26,000 ballots in there.
Heidi.
That's today.
She's here tonight.
That's awesome.
Heidi, and here we go. Last prize winner for our winter Kickstart.
And who shall it be? Susan T. That's awesome.
So that draw is done. The next draw was our diamond winners. So for those of you who achieved diamond, and that is you submit your tracker every day, 102 of you were part of that list. And so I have listed all of you here.
And what does the winner get to win, honey? We haven't mentioned that.
So the winner of this draw gets to win a free stay at a Rustic Mama retreat in 2025. We'll get in contact with you with exactly what that means. But yeah, you get to possibly win, and we're probably going to be there. So you basically get to win a weekend to hang out with us for a weekend. So let's see who wins this one. Okay, here we go.
102 of you. There's a lot less ballots on this one.
Yes, it's just one ballot per person.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? There's too many names. I can't even see.
Diane S. So we will get in contact with you about what the prize is. And here we, Diane, not Dina.
Yeah, I realized I typed too fast.
So thanks for those of you who participated again. We're gonna have more contests coming up this summer. You're gonna earn some entries. We're also gonna be doing another Tupperware party again. So for those of you who joined us last winter, we're going to open up this Tupperware party where you can order stuff, and then we'll pick random people to win the prizes from the party.
I will say this, my spice cabinet has never been so organized in its life, and it's never messy anymore. I'm so proud. It's never messy.
And our vegetables are lasting, that we can now go sometimes 2 weeks without buying certain things. So it's actually been working really well for us. And so we will be doing again that in the next, so Rob is gonna start. So those links will be all shared with you guys.
Definitely.
When the new link is ready, we'll let you guys all know, and we'll do another party where we will then draw prizes from those of you who order. You'll be able to get some prizes to
So I just want to send out another quick congratulations for those of you who might have missed it to Leslie E, Heidi V, Susan T. Wow, it sounds like we did that on purpose. You're all rhyming over there. And then our Rustic Mama winner, Diana S. So congratulations to all four of you.
Exactly. So the next thing we want to talk about is get ready for first of all, we want to catch you guys up on KickStand. So we're I think Carmen's been posting.
Where's Carmen? What day are we today?
We're doing something for KickStand. We don't have the book, so we don't have our own book for this. We don't get that one because we only track in Kickstart for us. But yeah, we've let's just say that all of us, the two of us, have kind of. We started KickStand
We started KickStand well, and then we struggled.
Yeah.
Like, we honestly struggled. And it wasn't because we were in a bad headspace or anything like that. I think
some bad headspace in there. The state of the world.
Oh, yeah, we won't get into that. I'm trying to avoid thinking of that as much as I possibly can.
So we are human beings, and we took the time off we needed because we needed time away. But it was also time for us to kind of, sit back. I had a conversation with Jean-Luc about this yesterday, and it's something that kind of hit me. And I kind of said, if someone was remember when you were 10 years old, right? 10 years old, you were sitting at school or anywhere you were, right? At one point you probably thought, oh my God, I wonder where I'm going to be when I'm at X age.
Yes.
So now fill in that age. Fill in that age of your current age right now, okay? So now think back as a 10-year-old child. If as a 10-year-old child, you saw a photo of yourself at your job, if you're still working, would you feel proud of yourself? Very likely you would. If you saw a photo of yourself amongst friends having fun, would you look at that and be happy with what you've accomplished? Yeah. If they saw you on a trip in the Bahamas or wherever you're traveling, and they saw you on a vacation, would they look at that and like, wow, our 10-year-old self would look at what we've accomplished as being an amazing thing, but because we're so jaded and we compare ourselves to everybody else in the world, we can never appreciate what we've actually done. So when you're ever sitting back and thinking, because I have the same thoughts, I sometimes have those same dark thoughts going like, why am I doing this? Why bother? Why continue doing Kickstart? Why am I still doing this for? Like, I get those negative thoughts. I'm a human being.
You know what? I think every human does. I think everybody who does anything at one part of their life questions things and why we do it. But we do it because I think we just we're never going to give up.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is there's some of us that just will never give up, and there's no use to giving up, right? Where's it going to lead you? It's not going to lead you into any better of a place. So just keep trying.
But throughout all of that, you know, what kept us going is we kept working on Kickstart.
Oh my God, definitely.
Even though some days I didn't want to do it, I was like, oh, I'll just work on the book a bit more. Oh, I'll get this done. And it was like, oh, the book's done. It's posted.
Yeah.
Oh, the cover's wrong. Damn it. And it takes so long for Amazon to fix it. But, you know, and then, you know, we finished.
You all get special editions that way. Those ones are specially marked by us. Specially marked by us.
And then, so we are, you know, still working ahead, trying to get ready for Kickstart, trying to make sure that we have what we need in order to get ready to get you guys all signed up. So on that note, Kickstart for summer is a little different this time. It's not the same as last fall and last winter because there's actually an orientation week this time. We built in, and if you bought the book, for those of you who have the book already, you've noticed that every single day has been laid out. So the first 8 days of Kickstart, we will be able to get you, for everybody with Kickstart, you'll actually have the full programming for the first 8 days to be able to get what you're going to be learning that day. There's actually exercises, different things asking you guys to do to get to make sure that you guys can get ready for Kickstart. Some of you who've already done this before, it might be some repeat, but for those of you who are new, this is something you probably want to get used to and do the week with us to learn all the aspects of Kickstart. And we're going to go more in detail this time about doing certain things so people can learn along the way with us. So that's one thing that's changed. The other thing that's changed is the trackers also changed a bit as well in your book. So those of you who bought it, you've noticed that there's no more calendar in there. I changed that in a new section for you to track your step classes you've attended, if you've done the daily challenge, the physical challenges, all a whole new other areas for you to track different things in your Kickstart book. And we've also decided next time, because this book is really thick, so starting next time, we're actually going to create, we're going to split the books up so that those of you who've already done Kickstart before and don't need to relearn everything again, you can just buy the journal and that part of the book. So you guys don't have to buy the whole big book. But then new people, you'll probably want the full book so you can get all the instructions. So we're going to, you know, keep learning, keep adapting because it's 250 some pages now. So I don't want to get it.
You guys are going to have like encyclopedias dragging books down going, oh, good.
Yeah. And again, there's a PDF option and an Amazon option for all our books. For those of you who are against Amazon, buy the PDF. And, you know, either way, it's fine. Doesn't matter to us. But you do not need any of the books.
Neither of them are required.
You don't need a book. You don't need anything. You just need to show up and use our dashboard. That's all you need. It'll teach you everything in there that you need. The book is just an extra tool for those who want it. And then also our summer cookbook came out. So for those of you who have our winter cookbook and you guys were using the winter Kickstart guide and looking for your books in there, the summer Kickstart will have recipes from the first winter cookbook and the summer one. So we'll be grabbing from both of those. And this fall's Kickstart will actually also use those recipes as well, because we're only doing 2 cookbooks a year. So we're giving ourselves, you know, some time to.
I need enough time to create more recipes.
He's already on it. He created chicken nuggets. And they were like very close to chicken nuggets from home, so it was really good. So I told him to put that one in there.
I'm gonna work on that one still.
So that's a few of the things that are happening. And again, Kickstart registration's open. We start on April 20th.
We're way more than that now.
Yeah, we're at about 220 something registrations now. So we have quite a bunch of people, and some people just signed up already. So so we have, you know, we're ready to get started.
And so for those of you who are like, okay, well, Nick explained all this stuff about the Kickstart. Well, what is Kickstart? For those of you who might not know, it's a 42-day challenge where you commit yourself to up to 10 small little things in order to achieve your goals in life, your weight loss goals, your saving, your financial goals, your career goals. It's in order to make you feel like you can accomplish things. Because I think a lot of times nowadays, especially nowadays, it's so hard to feel accomplished. It is hard. And I think that's one of the things that Nick was talking about earlier when we had that conversation about him looking at where he is today. And you know what? He could have looked at himself and said, no, I could have been this and I could have done that and I could have more money. And he's like, no, I'm happy with what I've achieved. And I think that's what we need to be as humans, more proud of what we are achieving on a daily basis and the small little things that we are achieving, not the big things, the small little things, because those are the things that are so meaningful to all of us.
It's funny, as you get older, they say you get wiser, but by getting wiser, you're also learning more about things that changes your opinions and your views on things. And so things that as a child were so exciting to you. Remember being a kid and being excited about the smallest things? It doesn't happen anymore because we've lived, we've done so many things. And so sometimes you have to remember what you used to be back then and what was the, especially on dark days, you have to look back and think what was happiness to me back then, and am I living in that happiness? And I'll say I am. I never thought I'd be with him.
And it's so true. Things do change as we get older. Things that are important do change. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that's it's so funny how this whole change thing, because this is all of what it's all about, is there's change that we can accept and there's change that we have a hard time accepting no matter which way we look at it, right? So
yeah, and it's not just that. I think also it's not just about change, it's also about the fact that no matter what you are thinking of yourself at one point in time, I think most of us, our younger selves, would be proud of where we are today. And I think we have to remember that younger self, that child, that inner child inside of us that was so innocent, that looked at the world in a different light. And if you look at your life in that same light, your life looks amazing to that child. So you know what, when you're having those dark days, sit back and think of those thoughts, because it might make you get out of those dark thoughts. That's why I use these. That's why I use these kind of thoughts, because I go there with my thoughts, and especially with the state of the world right now, right?
Well, you know what, everybody, I'm going to say something, because there's something I'm very proud of Nick, which I never said it to him to his face because it just came to me right now.
I don't like when he does this.
Because he
does my anxiety is going up.
So the other day, we all know we lost Keikos not that long ago, and Nick was very, very he's not a big believer in like spirituality things. It's not his thing, which I respect. And he said, "Oh, I'll never talk to Keikos. I'll never talk to Keikos. It's not something I would do." Well, he admitted to me the other day that he actually does. So that's a huge thing, that he actually talks to him. And so what he's saying right now is huge. Like, it's making him, it's so amazing, hon. I'm so proud of you. And I just want to say how proud I am of you.
No, don't be.
I don't want, it's just, that's a huge step in your own progress.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's such an amazing thing to recognize, because that's one thing that you said you would never do. And when you said that the other day, I'm like, it's so funny that it glued into me tonight. Like, all of a sudden, like, I remembered him saying this like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I was so proud of you, and I never said it. And right now, I wanted to say it to you, that I am so proud of you for doing that and making sure that you're taking care of yourself by talking to him, because it's helping you so much. Oh, I love you, honey.
And the kitties help a lot. The little balls of fur that joined.
Oh my God.
Are very amazing, and they've definitely helped with not moving on from him, because I never forget about him. Today was the cutest.
God.
Today, Seva decided to go sit on the chair in the corner.
I gotta get
and he laid down on Keikos. Like, we have a Keikos pillow that has his pictures on it, and he laid down on it. And I was just looking at him, I was like, he's lying with his brother.
Yeah, I know, we both teared up.
I teared up a little bit because
But so Nick had made me these pillows years ago, from when they were in the house, when the Keikos and Seba were about the same age as Maui and Peru in these pictures. I think maybe a little bit older. But these pillows have been on our couch, on our chair forever. And this one was on top, and it's so funny because they're not pillows that the cats tend to sit on because they're too rounded. But he came and he sat right on it, and he sat there for what, a good, and then he's 15-20 minutes.
Yeah. So it's still not even a year yet, so I'm still dealing with it. But having the cats here and having his ashes here and still remembering him. I don't cry when I remember him all the time anymore. I can think of him.
Yeah, you actually, even when you tear up, you come back.
I come back from it.
But I think, you know why? Because you talk to him still, and I think that really helps, because you don't think he's always gone. And I think that really helps.
I also see Maui as a lot like
Oh my God, Maui's like copy copied, except for less stealthy, more clumsy.
Our cats are all also monochromatic now.
Oh, they are all monochromatic.
Monochromatic cats.
I do have another announcement to make.
What? Oh yes, we had an
unfortunate situation happen today.
Jean-Luc, Carrie Bradshaw.
I cooked Carrie Bradshaw
in the kitchen with the he murdered Carrie Bradshaw.
So Carrie Bradshaw, I turned the oven on to make dinner. I preheated my oven
and he cooked her.
Carrie Bradshaw was in the oven, so she was cooked. So my sourdough starter was cooked. Like I was like it was only warming up and like it smells really weird in here. And all I heard, because it had the lid on it. So thank God I checked it on time. But yeah, so Carrie Bradshaw was cooked.
So Giselle and Carrie Bradshaw
are no longer part of the family.
We hardly knew ye.
We're hoping the next iteration lasts longer.
Yeah.
But I did get to make bread from her.
Yeah.
Carrie made me some bread, which was cool.
Yeah. So we lost Carrie. So what our plan is when we come back from the trip, we're going to Rustic Mama for a wellness weekend, which just sold out.
Yes.
And we are going there. And one of the last sessions there is
another sourdough bread session. So I'm going to try to sneak in. Jen told me to sneak in, and she'll help me out. So I'll get a round 3.
We're going
to look for a new name.
A new name. So
made the yeast.
Make the yeast in pieces.
That's hilarious, Melanie. Thank you.
Pieces. But yeah, so we've lost. But you know what? She did her time. She made us 2 good loaves.
3. I made 3 good loaves out of her. No, that was 4.
But that one wasn't good loaf.
No, that's not a good loaf. I tried to make one for the company this weekend.
I said good loaves.
Yeah, this one was not
good loaves. Because one of them was all collapsed. The one we brought to the Sunday.
Oh yeah, you're right. The one we brought to the class. Yeah.
Why is he arguing with me?
But you still ate that one. You said it was still good.
It was still good, but it was not perfect.
Oh, look at that. He told me all my loaves were perfect.
No, I did not say. Oh yeah, sure.
Yourself over. It's amazing. And now tonight, apparently they weren't that perfect, people.
We actually thought of Madonna.
Madonna. What was the other name? We'll take Nate there.
That's Madonna.
My first one. Yeah, it's tough. But you know what? I enjoy doing it, and it's not something that I think I want to always. I love the fact that now that I know how to do it, I feel like I'm going to be able to start it off whenever I feel like having a starter.
So we are getting ready for Kickstart. We leave on our vacation next week. We're actually going to end the chat early tonight because we're going to actually open up the room for those of you who have questions for us or you want to talk to us about Kickstart, you're wondering about something, so we will come on and talk to you guys, see how you're doing, and we'll see all of those of you watching out there in the internet land later. We will be back. Our next Sunday chat, I think, is April 6th. If I remember correctly, my thoughts, if I remember my calendar. So April 6th, which is the Sunday after we come back from the Bahamas. We will likely not be online a lot. Yes, the books are on Amazon. The books are everywhere. They're all ready to go. Just go to the dashboard and you'll see them all there. So we will end the live chat and we'll be right back. Bye-bye.
See, the turning off is very obvious. The turning on